Om Shanti. Today is 8th July. Bapdada's golden versions is Essence. Sweet children, the foundation of your study is purity. Only when there is purity are you able to fill yourself with the power of yoga. Only when there is the power of yoga can that power be carried in your words. Question: what full effort must you children make? Answer is: make full effort to remove the burden of sins on your head. If after belonging to the Father you commit any sins, you will fall very hard. If you cause the bees to be defamed or cause them any other difficulty, you will accumulate a lot of sin. There will then be no benefit in your listening or relating this knowledge. Om Shanti. The spiritual father explains to you children how you can become pure from impure and become the masters of the pure world. The pure world of heaven is also called the land of Vishnu and the kingdom of Lakshmi and Narayan. Vishnu means the combined form of Lakshmi and Narayan has been made. This is why the explanation is given in that way. However, when they worship Vishnu, they don't know who he is. They also worship Mahalakshmi, but they don't know who she is either. Baba now explains to you children in various ways. Imbibe this very well. Some people believe that the Supreme Soul knows everything, that whatever we do, whether good or bad, He knows it all. That is called a feeling of blind faith. This is a blind faith. God doesn't know about those things. You children know that God is the purifier, the one who purifies the impure. He purifies them and then makes them into the master of heaven. First of all, God made us pure and then He made us masters of heaven. Those who study well will claim a high status. But don't think that the Father knows what is in each one's heart. That is called being senseless. Whatever actions human beings perform, they definitely receive the return of them, whether good or bad, according to the karma, according to drama. The Father has no connection with that. You should never think that Baba knows everything anyway. There are many who indulge in vice and continue to commit sin and who still come here or go to the centers. They think Baba knows anyway. However, Baba says, I don't do that business. Babas don't do this business. Their understanding of the word Jani Janan Har, one who knows the secrets within, is wrong. People understand the word Jani Janan Har in the wrong way. You call out to the Father to come and make you pure from impure and to make you into the master of heaven. because of the many sins of many births on your head. There are also the sins of this birth. You have to confess your sins of this birth. Many have committed such sins that they find it very difficulty to become pure. The main thing is to become pure. Main thing is become pure. Today's Baba says that the foundation of our study is purity. So Baba says that the main thing is to become pure. The study is very easy, but you have to make effort as to how to remove the burden of your sin. There are many who commit a lot of sin and thereby do a lot of disservice. They try to cause difficulties for the Brahma Kumaris ashram. They accumulate a lot of sin by doing that. Sins can't be erased by giving knowledge to others. Only by having yoga can sins be erased. First of all, make full effort for yoga, for only then will the arrow strike someone. Only when you first become pure and have yoga can there be the power in your words. Otherwise, no matter how much you explain to others, the arrow will not strike them. Therefore, it will not enter their intellects. There are the sins of many births, the sins that are committed now become much greater than the sins of many previous births. This is why it is said those who defame the Satguru can't reach their destination. That one is the true Baba, the true teacher and the true Guru. The father says those who cause the Brahma Kumaris to be defamed will also accumulate a lot of sin. First of all, you have to become pure yourself. Some have a lot of interest in explaining to others, but there is not a penny's worth of yoga. Therefore, what benefit would there be? The father says the main thing is to become pure by having remembrance. People call out in order to become pure. On the path of devotion, they have developed the habit of simply stumbling around and making a lot of unnecessary noise. They pray to God, but God doesn't have ears. Baba says that people make so much effort to make unnecessary noise. They pray to God and thinking that God hear our prayers. But Baba says that God doesn't have ears. How could he hear or say anything without ears or a mouth? He is Avyakt, subtle. All of that is blind faith. The more you remember the Father, the more you will be absolved of your sins. Don't think that the Father knows everything. Baba says that don't think that Babas know everything. That this one is remembering me a great deal, or that one is remembering me very little. Each of you has to look at your own chart. The Father has told you it is only by having remembrance that you will be absolved of your sins. Baba also asks you how much you remember him. This can also be seen from your behavior. You can't be absolved of sin other than by having remembrance. It is not that you and the other person will be absolved of sin by your, Baba says that, by your relating knowledge to him. No, only when you stay the remembrance yourself can your sin be cut away. The main thing is to become pure. The Father says, now that you belong to me, don't commit any sin. Otherwise, if you commit any sins, Baba says that, otherwise you will fall very badly. You will then have no hope at all of claiming a high status. When you explain to many at an exhibition, you become very happy, thinking that you have done a lot of service. However, the Father says, first of all, you must at least become pure. Today only on purity and remembrance of Baba, and absolve your sins from remembering Baba. Remember the Father. Many fail in remembrance. Knowledge is very easy. You simply have to knowledge the cycle of 84 births. In other studies, they have to study mathematics and make plenty of effort. What will they earn if someone dies while studying? That study is finished. When you stay in remembrance, you are able to imbibe knowledge. By your not becoming pure and having your sins erased, there would be a lot of punishment experienced. Don't think that your remembrance reads Baba anyway. What would Baba do with that? If you remember Baba, you become pure. What does Baba have to do with that? Would Baba say, well done to you? Baba says, well done to you if you remember the Baba. Baba says that you become pure. What does Baba have to do with that? Would Baba say, well done to you? Many children say, I constantly remember the Father. Who else do I have apart from him? They continue to tell lies in this way. A lot of effort is required for remembrance. They can't even understand whether they are remembering Baba or not. Ignorantly, they say that they are always in remembrance. No one can become a master of the world and claim a high status without making effort. Only when you have the power of remembrance are you able to do service. Then it will be seen how much service you have done and how many subjects you have created. There has to be the account of that. How many have I made equal to myself? You have to create subjects first. Only then can you claim a royal status. There is not any of that at the moment. Only when you stay in yoga and fill yourself with that power will the arrow strike someone accurately. It is mentioned in the scriptures Mahabharata that Bhishma Pitamaha and Dronacharya etc. received knowledge at the end. When all impurity has been removed from a soul and that soul has become Sato Pradhan, there will be power in that soul and the arrow will quickly strike others. Never think that Baba knows everything. Why would Baba need to know anything? Those who do something receive the reward of that. Baba continues to observe everything as the detached observer. Some write to Baba, Baba, I went to such and such a place to do service. Baba asks, first of all, are you on the pilgrimage of remembrance? The first thing you must do is to break away from everyone else and connect yourself to the one Father. You have to become soul conscious. Even while living at home, you have to consider the world and your body to be old. Everything is going to be destroyed. We are only concerned with the Father and His inheritance. Baba is not telling you not to stay at home with your family or not to talk to anyone. Some ask Baba if they can go to someone's wedding. Baba says, you may go. Go there and do service. Your intellect should be connected in yoga to Shiv Baba. Only with the power of remembrance can the sins of many births be burnt away. If you continue to commit sin here too, there will be a great deal of punishment. If while becoming pure, someone falls because of vice, he dies. He would be totally crushed by your not following Shrimad. There is a great deal of loss. Shrimad has to be taken at every step. Some commit such sins that they are unable to have yoga. They are unable to have remembrance. If they then go and tell others that God has come and that they should go and claim their inheritance from Him, they would not believe them. Baba says that if anyone in remembrance of Baba and they gives the message others, they not believed on them. The arrow would not strike them. Baba has told you to give knowledge to the devotees and not to waste it on those who don't want it. Otherwise, this will cause more defamation. Some children ask Baba, Baba, I have the habit of donating. What should I do now that I am on the path of knowledge? Baba says, Baba advises you children, there are many others who will continue to donate the poor. Poor people are not dying of starvation. Even religious beggars have plenty of money. Therefore, your intellects should be removed from all of those things. Baba says that you need to be very cautious about giving donations. There are many who continue to perform such actions does not even ask. They don't even realize that the burden of sin on their heads are becoming heavier. The path of knowledge is not just fun and games. Dharamraj is with the Father. A lot of punishment will have to be experienced from Dharamraj. It is said you will come to know everything when Dharamraj takes the final account. It does not take a long time to experience the punishment of many births. Baba has also explained to you the example of sacrificial oneself at Kashi that belongs to the path of devotion, whereas this is the path of knowledge. Offering human sacrifice too is fixed in the drama. All of those things have to be understood. Don't ask why this drama was created or why we were brought into the cycle. Everyone has to continue to come into the cycle. This drama is predestined if you did not come into the cycle. There would be no world. There can't be eternal liberation. Even the principle can't have eternal liberation. The cycle will turn in the same way after 5,000 years. This is the drama. No one can receive a status just be explaining or giving knowledge to others. First of all, you have to become pure from impure. Don't think that Baba knows everything. What would Baba do by knowing everything? First of all, you, a soul, know what you do according to Shrimat and to what extent you remember Baba. What benefit would there be by Baba knowing all of that? Whatever you do, you receive the reward of that. Baba can tell from how you act and the service you do whether you do good service. So and so has performed many sinful acts even after belonging to the Father. Therefore, there is no power in the knowledge that person gives. This sword of knowledge must have the sharpness of the power of remembrance. With the power of yoga, you gain victory over the whole world. With knowledge, you claim Baba says that with knowledge you claim a high status in the new world. First of all, become pure. First thing is become pure. Unless you become pure, you can't claim a high status. You come here to change from ordinary human into Narayan. Impure ones can't become Narayan. You have to use the correct method to become pure. Even some specially beloved children who look after centers have to make a lot of effort for this because they don't make this effort. There is not that power in those souls, and the arrow can't then strike the target. There is not the pilgrimage of remembrance. They just explain to many at the exhibition. First, you must become pure by having remembrance. Then there is knowledge. When you become pure, you become able to imbibe knowledge. Impure ones are unable to imbibe knowledge. The main subject is remembrance. There are various subjects in worldly study. People come to you to become Brahma Kumar and Kumaris. To become a Brahma Kumar or Kumari, a brother or sister. It's not like going to your auntie's home. You must not become this just in name. In order to become a deity, you first definitely have to become pure. Then, after that, there is also the study if you only study. But don't become pure, you can't claim a high status. Pure souls are needed. Only when you become pure can you claim a high status in the pure world. Baba emphasized purity a great deal. Unless you maintain purity, you can't give knowledge to anyone. However, Baba does not look at anything. He is sitting here himself and explaining everything. On the path of devotion, people receive a reward for their devotion. That too is fixed in the drama. How would the father speak without a body? How would he listen to anyone? It is when a soul has a body that he can speak and hear. The father says, I don't have any organs. Therefore, how could I listen to anyone or know anything? Some believe that Baba knows when they indulge in vice, that if he didn't know, they would not consider him to be God. There are many who are like that. The Father says, I have come to show you the way to become pure. I see everything as the detached observer. It can be seen from a child's behavior whether that one is worthy or unworthy. Baba says that I know from the children behavior who is worthy or unworthy. You have to give the proof of service. You also know that you receive the reward of whatever you do. If you follow Shriman, you become elevated. If you don't follow Shriman, you become dirty and fall. If you need to ask something, ask it clearly. There is no question of blind faith. Baba simply asks, if you don't have the power of remembrance, how would you become pure? Some commit such sins even in this birth, don't even ask. This is the world of sinful souls, whereas the golden age is the world of charitable souls. This is the confluence age. Some have such dull heads that they are unable to imbibe anything. They are unable to remember Baba. Then it will be too late because the haystack will be set on fire and they will be unable to stay in you. At that time, there will be very many cries of distress. Mountains of great sorrow are yet to fall. The only concern you should have is how to receive your fortune of the kingdom from the Father. Renounce body consciousness and become engaged in service. Become benevolent. Don't waste your money. Never give donations to impure ones who are not worthy of receiving them. Otherwise, the one who gives the donation accumulates that burden. It is not that you have to go out and beat drums saying the God has come. There are many such people in Bharat who call themselves God. No one would believe you. You know that you have now received enlightenment. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, and Bap Dada. The spiritual father says namaste to the spiritual children. The spiritual children says namaste to the spiritual father. Essence for dharana. First point is, together with studying, you definitely have to become pure. Become a worthy and obedient child and give the proof of your service. Follow Shrimad and make yourself elevated. Second point is, don't waste your money. Never give donation to the impure. Donate the wealth of knowledge to those who are worthy of it. Blessing is, may you become an embodiment of success. May you become embodiment of success with your specialty of constantly molding yourself in service and your connections. Explanation is, the children who have the specialty of molding themselves easily reach the golden age stage. In order to reveal your incalculations according to the time and circumstances, you have to mold yourself. Only those who mold themselves are real gold. You saw the speciality of Sakar Baba, as was the time, as was the person, so was his form. Follow the Father in the same way, and you will easily become an embodiment of success in service and with your connections. Slogan Slogan is, when you have all the powers. When you have all the powers, obstacles free success is with you. When you have all the powers, obstacles free success is with you. Okay, Om Shanti. Now remembering Baba for the 5 minutes.
इशारों में बुला रहा मुझे कोई बस इशारों में बुला रहा मुझे जैसे जन्नत की बहार में बुला रहा मुझे इशारों में बुला रहा प्यारा है तो बिन नजर ना आता मेरी नजरों से दूर पर बाजार में बुला रहा मुझे। जैसे जन्नत की बहार में बुला रहा मुझे। कोई बेहद इशारों में बुला रहा मुझे।